Try not to get scared. A big penar was illegal, I'd be a law-abiding citizen. If you ever feeling sad, just be happy. Sends this to someone's to make them happy. And if they don't get happy, let's just say they'll be talking to Larry. When I went into my room, I saw someone in my closet. And to my absolute pancreas-busting horrors, it was Larry making out with James.
Oh, I'm about to come.
Damn it, Larry. Why did you steal my peener again? I hope I can find it before he blows it up in the peener explosion chamber. Well, that's not good. When I went into the peener explosion chamber, I found my peener intact. But James was there, lying on the ground. Please, no. I took my peener and was about to leave when I heard him. Alien James. My mom always told me that witches and monsters will come if I stayed up after midnight, so I wanted to test that. It was 3 a.m. when something opened the door in my closet. Oh my God. It was scarier than witches and monsters. It was Larry. He then started to laugh. While I was watching TV, the news came on. Larry wants to blow up every peener in the city. He built the peener explosion chamber so big that it covered the whole city. Oh God, he is going to explode everything. Wait, who is that? It's Debbie. Debbie destroyed the peener explosion chamber and took Larry's peener. We are saved. Thank you, Debbie. I was doing this job at security when all of a sudden, I spotted some kind of a dark figure in the hallway. I then asked, is anyone there? But it was getting closer and closer and closer, and to my utter and ball-clenching horror, it was Larry. He then whispered, I came for your peener. I wasn't scared of anything. That was until I met James. But James also wasn't scared of anything. That was until he met Larry. While I was jorking it with Larry's brother, someone came into the room, and to my ball-clenching horror, it was James.
I came for your penis,
said James, but he didn't know that there is always a bigger fish, or how the fuck does that saying go? Anyway, a dark figure was standing behind James, and it was Larry.
Oh God, that is a big penis.
Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. While I was eating evil burger, I felt like someone was watching me. To my utter horror, there he was. Scary man and 6 victims of the Peenard Chop Chop incident. He wanted to do the chop chop on me, but Larry, James, and the creature came to the scene, and then they did the chop chop on Scary Man. As they did it, he whispered, something bad happened today. Minecraft at 3 a.m., James came into my room, but he really came.
Ooh, I'm about to come.
Try not to cry. Saddest stories. While I was playing Minecraft at 2 a.m., Larry came into my room, but he really came. Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. While I was eating freaky fries at 3 a.m., someone came into my room. I thought it was Larry or James, but to my utter horror, it was Debbie. You stupid. While I was eating Evil Burger, James came into my room, but he didn't look like James. He looked like Alien James. Under my bed to charge my phone, but then it was James.
Hello, it's me, James.
Try not to get Larried. Scariest stories. So there's I was walking around the neighborhoods with my anti-Larry hoodie on, trying to get some fresh air. I was certain that the anti-Larry hoodie I bought from Temu would keep me safe from any kinds of Larry tomfoolery. To my utter and total poopy pants shock, I was strangled by my hoodie. I knew immediately it wasn't an anti-Larry hoodie. It was Evil's Larry in hoodie form. I dislike child. Test your knowledges. How old is the creature? Is he very old, around 30,000-year-old? Or is he just still a babby? Try not to cry. Saddest stories. For the longest times, I have always hated Larry because Larry knew evil Larry things. That was until I realized Larry was actually angry at the worlds for taking his father away from him. It was late at night when I got a call from the Loves Everyone's guy.
Thank you for everything. I loves you.
Said the Loves Everyone's guy as the Hates Everyone's guy has finally gotten to him. I miss him already. I never thought I would nose the pains of losing Meatworm. Then I was shot 47 times. You stupid. I just got done with a heavy workout and I feel so strong. When suddenly, and then he suddenly, I guess I don't have a scary story for you guys today. Huh? Who could be knocking at my doors during my Markiplier goon session? Sometimes I feel sad, like really fucking downs. I got no bitches, no monies, and no huge peener. Just really down in the depths, you know? But then I remember, bro, I love bro. Send this to bro to tell them you love them, and that they have a huge need. What could be worse than the Mr. Evil guy? Me is worst, said the Mr. Super Evil guy. Little did he know about Larry. Yippee! I bet it's a text from that cute girl I'm talking to, I said as I pick up my phone. To my utter horror, I realized it was just a text from James.
Let me fucking touch your peanut.
I fucking hate. Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. I goes for my yearly Pinors inspection at doctor's office. How's it look, doc? I asked nervously.
Not looking's too good. I'm going to have to take it in for further inspection.
Doctor guy said back. As he leaves room, I turns to his desk. To my Pinor diseased horrors, I saw his name tag read, Dr. James. Oh boy, I hopes this is Evil Burger, I say. I stood there in shock as my burger started busting a move. It was Funky Burger. I was literally doing the dishes when I dropped a bowl of poo. Soup on my foot. It burned it a lot, and I ran to the pool to dip my dainty little petite tootsies in the pool to cool them off. Little did I know, this wasn't the pool, but a 6-foot-long Italian sub, complete with salami, pepperoni, ham, fresh tomatoes, lettuce, cherry peppers, olive oil, and vinegar. I made love to the sandwich. New year, new me, I said. As the 2025 countdown hits 0, Larry falls out the ceiling and crawls up to my thighs. As he breathes heavily into my face, he says,
New year, new victim.
as he puts his knife up my ass. Me, waltzing into the room. I has arrived, I announces. But I forget why I am there. I asked lunch lady for eggs and wiener. She looks at me weird. That's when I realize she actually has Bad's hearing and instead pegs me with Peener. I type P in search bar on Larry's computer as a joke, but this was no joke. Top results showed Peener explosion chamber. Second was porn. Evil Larry was getting so evil to the point when the creature noticed.
This Jork Muncher can't keep getting away. Creature Peener has most powers.
Says Creature. You see, Creature doesn't like when the evil gets too much because as the creature evil is most powerful. Creature makes move by locating evil Larry with evil Peener combustion detection.
Enough of this, you Jork face. Quit whining.
Larry strikes him, but Creature evil power is too strong and Creature strikes him back.
You run and never evil again.
That's when normal Larry gains conscience again. Larry runs away in hideaways. He knows evil Larry can come back and evil again. But Larry wants revenge, just like evil Larry. For the next many years, Larry teaches himself to Jork, just as Father Larry did. But he uses it to his own power. He will come back for Creature Peener. Larry and his evil conscience, evil Larry, have trained many years to fight Creature Peener. Larry can now Jork so efficiently that his peanuts powers maxes out. But he knows Creature Peener is very big, but also is very evil. With one Jork, Creature Peener detector senses sheer power of evil Larry.
Have you not learned your lesson? Creature Peener has most.
Larry jorks on him. You see, evil Larry doesn't have time for conversation. Anyway, evil Larry attacks Creature Peener violently, and Creature has no power to stop it. Just then, evil Larry does the unthinkable. Creature Peanuts is ripped right off, and evil Larry consumes power. Creature uses last Peener power to vanish. Larry has won. But I don't think you know what's coming. Creature has one last plans. Let's just say fight is about to get much bigger. Larry wasn't always an evil guy. That was until he met his real father. When Larry was a little boy, he was kicked out of house because he couldn't jork. Larry was sad Larry as a little boy for many years and was as a bad boy. As a college student, Larry cures sadness by becoming smartest man alive. His invention of Peener enlargement chamber would save many lives of growers like himself. One day, Larry gets ready to perform surgery on familiar name, Father Larry. Larry remembers times when Father would jork on him and fills with anger. Larry angers so much he puts Father in Peener explosion chamber, killing his peanuts. Larry then fired from job. He lost everything, but evil Larry gains conscience. The world is never the same as evil Larry is eviling everyone in his way. No one can stop him. It won't be long before the creature gets involved. Soap dropped in shower, then I see Larry behind me. Larry actually picks up soap for me. How nice. He then proceeded to insert. While eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I felt a weird taste. It wasn't normal jelly. It was James jelly.
I'm gonna fill you up with my jelly.
What could be worse than the Mr. Evil guy?
Me is worst,
said the Mr. Super Evil guy. Little did he know about Larry. As I looked into the creature's eyes, he said, "You completers me to becomes feature in a creature feature film." Little did he know, the teacher leading the feature had a no creature rule for the feature of the creature in school, which made it the creature fight the teacher with a tool he found in the school, and then he creature feature threw the teacher in the school's cool pool. My grandpa kissed me. I was grabbing snack from the kitchen at midnight, but that's when I see him. Goobert the skeleton. I'm really excited for the new movie, I exclaimed with excitement. Little did I know, it would be a feature, a creature feature, featuring the creature. Can I go to toilet, please? I've met Evil Larry once. This cute little Girl Scout came up to my door. She said she was selling Girl Scout cookies. She had Thin Mints, peanut butter tagalongs, and rah-rah raisins. I got the peanut butter tagalongs. I said, how much do I owe you? She said, I need about tree fitting. It was about that time my heebies were fucking GB'd when I noticed this cute little Girl Scout was about 3 stories tall and was a crustacean from my worst fucking nightmare. I said, damn it, Evil Larry. And before I could get anything else out, I literally died. Shocking stories. Try not to get scared. So there's I was, following the treasure map that the creature gave me to reclaim my lost Pinor that Evil Larry had taken. I had been traveling for days and nights. The only thing keeping me going being's the will to jork it. After the most gruesome journeys I find, to my most despicable horror, James.
No peanut here.
Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. Oh God. I farted next to my crush. Unbeknownst to me, crush sharted right on my face. I shot her. Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. I applied to college. I only gets into Creature University. Let's just say I may be featured as the creature in a creature feature, featuring the creature with a feature feature, creaturing the feature of the creature, feature features, featuring creature. Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. I was driving home really needing to shit. I found a gas station. Oh God. Ano ikimono wa okorosu daro, the man wrote. Little did he know, he was writing in the evil Japanese notebook that made whatever he wrote comes true. Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. So there's I was, doing my normal everyday activities. Watching memes, eating evil burgers, jorking it. When all of a sudden, I hear a very scary sound from the basement. And so as I go downstairs and opens door. To my most utter and ball-clenching horrors, there he was, Evil Larry, and 5 victims in the Pinor explosion chamber.
Your Peter is next.
Not to get scared. Scariest stories. Pinor enlargement chamber was downs for my surgery. As I waited for repairman to fix it, I saw Larry walk out of Pinor enlargement chamber with toolbox. Surgery was ready. Doctor then gave me anesthesia. As my eyes closed, I saw Evil Larry change room sign to Pinor explosion chamber. You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin Man, Lil Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry. I was straight up jorking it with Larry and the creature, but to my utter horror, I got a call from James. Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. Mr. Beast was handing out free Feastable Chocolates candies bars, but then I saw they were in a van with the words free candy painted on the side in front of an elementary school. Also, the van was being driven by Chris Tyson, who was also using Discord. I walked into a McDonald's to buy a hamburger off the dollar menu, but it was not a dollar menu anymore. It was an inflation menu. A burger's costed me $1 million, and now I am homeless. I can't wait to show everyone my first webcomic about bicycles, I thought. It's going to make me famous. It was then that I realized my name is Shenani Ganson on Twitter. I was so excited to finally begin my career and climb the corporate ladder. Then I remembered I was a straight white male and my interviewer's name was Tapaniqua. I was so tired of working a factory job all day. I wanted to be a famous YouTuber instead. Little did I know I was about to go viral on liveleak.com. If having a big penar was illegal, I'd be a law-abiding citizen. If you ever feeling sad, just be happy. Sends this to someone to make them happy. And if they don't get happy, Let's just say they'll be talking to Larry. When I went into my room, I saw someone in my closet, and to my absolute pancreas-busting horrors, it was Larry making out with James.
Oh, I'm about to come.
Damn it, Larry. Why did you steal my peener again? I hope I can find it before he blows it up in the peener explosion chamber. Well, that's not good. When I went into the peener explosion chamber, I found my peener intact. But James was there, lying on the ground. Oh my God. Please, no. I took my peener and was about to leave when I heard him. Alien James. My mom always told me that witches and monsters will come if I stayed up after midnight, so I wanted to test that. It was 3 a.m. when something opened the door in my closet. Oh my God. It was scarier than witches and monsters. It was Larry. He then started to laugh. While I was watching TV, the news came on. Larry wants to blow up every peener in the city. He built the peener explosion chamber so big that it covered the whole city. Oh God, he is going to explode everything. Wait, who is that? It's Debbie. Debbie destroyed the peener explosion chamber and took Larry's peener. We are saved. Thank you, Debbie. I was doing this job as a security guard when all of a sudden, I spotted some kind of a dark figure in the hallway. I then asked, is anyone there? But it was getting closer and closer and closer, and to my utter and ball-clenching horror, it was Larry. He then whispered, I came for your peener. I wasn't scared of anything. That was until I met James. But James also wasn't scared of anything. That was until he met Larry. While I was jorking it with Larry's brother, someone came into the room, and to my ball-clenching horror, it was James.
Came for your peeners.
Said James. But he didn't know that there is always a bigger fish. Or how the fuck does that saying go? Anyway, a dark figure was standing behind James, and it was Larry.
Oh, God, that is a big peener.
Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. While I was eating evil burger, I felt like someone was watching me. To my utter horror, there he was. Scary man and 6 victims of the Pinar Chop Chop incident. He wanted to do the chop chop on me, but Larry, James, and the creature came to the scene, and then they did the chop chop on Scary Man. As they did it, he whispered, something bad happened today. I woke up without my peener. I thought it was James that took my peener, but then I heard a loud boom. After that, I realized what that meant. It was the peener explosion chamber, and inside the peener explosion chamber was Larry. Today, I woke up without my peener. I immediately thought it was Larry that stole my peener, and that he wants to blow it up in his peener explosion chamber. But then, I heard that creepy voice from my closet.
Hello, it's me, James. I'm in your closet.
But little did James know that Larry was in my closet also. Try not to cry. Saddest stories. While I was playing Minecraft at 3 a.m., James came into my room. But he really came.
Ooh, I'm about to come.
Try not to cry. Saddest stories. While I was playing Minecraft at 2 a.m., Larry came into my room. But he really came. Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. While I was eating freaky fries at 3 a.m., someone came into my room. I thought it was Larry or James, but to my utter horror, it was Debbie. You stupid. While I was eating evil burger, James came into my room, but he didn't look like James. He looked like alien James. Sometimes people will ask me, bro, how have you been? Bro, to be honest, I don't even know. While I was making some evil burgers, someone knocked on my door, and in front of my door was a big black box. And inside the box was Michael Jackoffson.
I came for your peanut.
You should never mess with my gang, because you'll have to mess with Sloppy Jenkins, Wiggles Von Spaghetti, Farticus Maximus, and Sticky Joe. Oops, I forgot the worst of them all. I wasn't scared of anything. That was until I met Larry. But Larry also wasn't scared of anything. And that was until he met Sticky Joe. Yo guys, evil Larry and I are hiding in my basement. One guy is hunting us. Oh God, it's him, the bill collector. When I got to my room, I saw something under my bed. I went to check, and it was terrifying, because under my bed was Billy the Nick. I was eating freaky fries, when all of a sudden I saw evil Larry in my room. He was just standing there, looking at me, and next to him was Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh my God, I'm a big fan.
Hello, I'm Cristiano Ronaldo, and I came for your peanut.
While I was walking on the street, I saw evil Larry go into James' house. I thought that was weird, so I went inside. And then to my absolute pancreas-busting horrors, I saw evil Larry and James getting freaky.
It's a nice peanut there.
It was 3 a.m. when my phone rang. I answered it, but I only heard myself. He then turned his camera on, and that's when my peener froze. I saw myself. Evil Larry was peeking from my closet. I locked myself in the bathroom at 3 a.m. I was trying to summon evil Larry. They said that you have to light up 3 candles and say evil Larry 3 times while looking at the mirror. I did all of that, and something changed on me. It wasn't the reflection of me. It was the reflection of evil Larry.
Your Peter is next.
I just saw a man. He moved much quicker. He pulled his gun and squeezed the trigger. His presence alone made him bigger. He's no snicker, don't mess with a Larry. While I was playing Roblox at home, I heard a knock on the door. As I opened the door, no one was there, but I saw a letter on the floor. As I pick it up, it says, sign the paper and win 1 gazillion penars. Oh my God. I signed the paper without thinking. But to my absolute shit, it was Larry's letter asking for my penar. I was gambling, like usual, but instead of winning a jackpot, I won a jork pot. Someone was going to jorks my peener, they said, and it was none other than Michael Jackoffson and evil Larry. When I got home, I had some homework left to do, but little did I know that evil Larry ate my homework and my dog. When I woke up, I saw that my peener was missing. I looked around the house, but I couldn't find it, and that's when I realized that evil Larry stole my peener and, well, blew it up. I hate Nick. While I was jorking it, evil Larry and James came into my room. But they really came. Oh, I hate Nick. While I was enjoying my unemployed life, someone knocked on my door. When I opened the door, my peener fell off out of fear, because in my doorway was Larry with a job application. Do you know why evil Larry is called that? It's because he's evil. Let that sink in. Oh, hello. Thanks for letting me in. Me, waltzing into the room. I has arrived, I announces. But I forget why I am there. Sometimes I'll be trying to sleep, but then my brain goes, hey, remembers that dumb thing you did 5 years ago? Yeah, I do. Now I'm going to jump in front of a car. Evil Larry hired me to work in the peener explosion chamber. He went to vacation, and I was the only one there. First was Ronald. I really don't like him. So I blew his peener off. The next one was James. No, I can't blow his peener off. He's my friend. I tried to save him, but it was too late. We were both in the peener explosion chamber when it activated, and let's just say that we don't have peeners anymore.
Oh, I hate Nick.
If you are watching this video right now, I bet you didn't know that, that evil Larry Evil Larry is currently hunting you, and he knows your location. Good luck. People's be like, I'm built different. Me too, but like built wrong, I think. Sometimes I feel sads, like really fucking downs. I got no bitches, no monies, and no huge peener. Just really down in the depths, you know? But then I remember, bro, I love bro. Send this to bro to tell them you love them, and that they have a huge peenor. If this video appears on your feed, then you are safe. But if your friend sent you this, you'll be touched by Evil Larry on September 11th at 9 p.m. While I was watching TV in my room, I saw something big and black in the kitchen. That was the blackest and biggest thing I ever saw. Oh God, it was Evil Larry's peener. Bad news today. I woke up without my peener. I was about to call the peener police, but then I saw something move in my closet. It was big, black, and hairy. It was Evil Larry with my peener. The last thing he said before exploding my peener was, I hate Nick. When I got to James' house, his phone was unlocked. I went to check his history and what I found was shocking. First result was how to jork a peener. The next one was Larry's peener leaked. Why did Larry become Evil Larry? One day me and Larry were walking in the park when all of the sudden one masked guy attacked us. He said he wanted our peeners. Little did we know that it was James, but it was too late. When Larry saw him, he got so scared his peener fell off. Because of that, he now wants to blow up every peener in his peener explosion chamber. The last thing he said before he left was, I hate it. Guys, I just escaped Evil Larry's peener explosion chamber, but I'm still in his house. I'm gonna hide in his closet, but when I got into Evil Larry's closet, something touched me. It was James. He also escaped Evil Larry. He told me that he will sacrifice himself to save me. James got out of the closet and went to Larry, and how do I say this? They got a little freaky.
Oh God, that is a big peener.
I was at the store, shopping for some ice cream. Then I saw Larry go into the back door. That was strange. I followed him inside, and what I saw was shocking. In there was the peener explosion chamber. Larry then shoved me into the peener explosion chamber, and well, blew my peener off. Evil Larry wanted to explode my peener today, but I escaped. Also, James was there with me, but he didn't escape. Later that day, I met up with James to see if he was okay. He then told me something disturbing.
Oh, I hate.
I was going to tickle my pickle with big chungus, but then someone knocked on the front door. When we opened the door, we saw it. There was the biggest, blackest box ever, and inside the box was Evil Larry. Oh, I hate Nick. I wasn't scared of anything. That was until I met James. But James also wasn't scared of anything. That was until he met Larry. I hate Nick. When I woke up, I saw someone in my closet, and to my utter and pancreas busting horrors, it was Larry making out with James.
Oh, that's a big peener.
While I was eating Evil Burger, someone knocked on my door. When I opened the door, I saw it was Larry. He told me that he was moving away. We said goodbyes, and then he left. When I went to my bed, I saw something in my closet. Little did I know that Larry moved to my closet. Whoa, I'm about to come. Guys, Evil Larry is out of control. He exploded half of the city with his peener explosion chamber. Nobody can stop him.
I can stop him.
Oh my God, it's James.
I will destroy his peener explosion chamber.
They then went to James' house and, well, got a little freaky.
Oh, that is a big peener.
I was just being the silly Billy, like usual.
Hello?
That's when I see evil freaky Billy walk in.
Who wants to get evil and freaky with me?
Gets the hell out of here, freaky Billy. While I was joking it, I suddenly remembered I lost my arms in the Peener War too. Then I asked myself the scary question. Who was jorking on my peener?
It was me.
I was just jorking it, like usual. When all of a sudden, Larry and 47 victims of peener explosion chamber. Today I got a mysterious package. When I opened the box, I saw a gun and a note. The note said, go check under your bed. I never sprinted so fast in my life. I got to the bed, I looked under, but nothing was there. The floor was just a little bit sticky. Then I went to check if something else was in the box. But when I got back there, the gun was not there. At that moment, I heard something behind me. I turned around and saw him, Evil Larry. He then shot me 47 times. Today I saw Evil Larry and James walk in the Evil Burger King. I waited for them, but they didn't come out. 3 years passed, and I still didn't see them. I finally went to the Evil Burger King. I ordered an Evil Burger and a portion of freaky fries. While the food was being made, I sneaked up into the basement, and what I found there was shocking. In the basement were Evil Larry and James, and they've been getting freaky for the past 3 years. I hate Nick. Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. While I was eating freaky fries at 3 a.m., someone came into my room. I thought it was Larry or James, but to my utter horror, it was Debbie. You stupid Nick. While I was jorking it with James, someone knocked on the door. When I opened the door, I saw Larry, but he didn't look like Larry. He looked like Evil Larry. Oh, I'm about to go. Me and James were playing video games in his house. Then someone knocked on the door. We both went to the door, and to our ball-clenching horrors, in the doorway was Evil Larry. Who the hell is that? While I was watching TV, someone knocked on my door. But when I got to the door, I didn't see anyone. And to my utter and ball-clenching horrors, Evil Larry was standing behind me, with his peener out.
I'm about to come, and I hate it.
They said never open this door after midnight, but I still opened it. And when I saw what was inside, my peener skipped a beat. Inside the room was
Evil Larry.
and he was getting freaky with Michael Jacobson. I hate it. I was in Evil Larry's house. He went to drink some water. Then I saw he left his phone unlocked. I went to see his search history, and let's just say that I was shocked. First result was how to make peener explosion chamber. The second was James Feet Picks. Breaking news. Evil Larry will go to prison for all of his crimes. He was sentenced to 6-7 years in prison because he exploded about 41 peeners. You are all safe now. Send this to someone to let them know Evil Larry has just escaped from prison. And if you don't subscribe right now, Evil Larry will visit you and he will get freaky. Subscribe and send this to someone to be safe. When I got home, I saw that my front door was unlocked. And when I walked into the house, I saw something big, black, and hairy on my bed. Oh my God, it's Evil Larry. I hate Nick. Evil Larry and I made a deal. If you subscribe, Evil Larry won't be under your bed tonight. But if you don't subscribe, Evil Larry will be under your bed. And it won't be nice.
I hate it.
I was jorking it with Evil Larry when all of a sudden, Scary Man attacked us. He wanted our peeners, but he didn't know he messed with Evil Larry. That was his first mistake. Evil Larry then put him in the peener explosion chamber. Scary Man's last words were, I hate Nick. While I was washing the dishes, I heard something behind me. When I turned around, I saw one burger. I ate it, but little did I know that it was an evil burger planted by Evil Larry. Later that night, Evil Larry came into my room, but he really came. I hate Nick. Yeah, I spread misinformation. I held hands with Larry last night. The creature is my 2-time baby mama. And well, let's just say that James impregnated me next year. I was going to the doctor for my yearly peener inspection. When I went in, I saw that Dr. Jerry was there. He started inspecting my peener, and then I saw something weird. That was not Dr. Jerry. That was Dr. Larry. I was walking in the park with Larry. It was about 6-7 a.m. Everything was silent. But then, to our ball-clenching horrors, we heard something in the bushes, and from the bushes he jumped, the grizzly bear.
Come over here so I can rizz you up.
I was eating Evil Burger when I heard something in the kitchen. As I was approaching the kitchen, I heard some weird sounds. I was as scared as when I met Evil Larry the first time. When I went in the kitchen, I saw him, the meow. Breaking news, today is the National Freaky Fries Day. Send this to your friend, and they have to make you some freaky fries. And if they don't do it, well, let's just say that Evil Larry will visit them, and it won't be nice. Yo guys, big announcement today. Today is Evil Larry's brother's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday, or let's just say, Evil Larry is gonna visit you at 3 a.m., and it's not gonna be nice. You should never mess with Evil Larry's gang, because you will have to mess with James, Ronald, the creature, Debbie, and of course, the worst of them all, Evil Larry. Yo guys, how would you react if I told you that Evil Larry is not real? He was just a myth. Who's there? Oh my God, he is real. I hate Nick. Wow, this is really shaping up to be a nice day, I says with a smile. Said life, smacking me in the face and twerking on me like Ice Spice. Try not to cry. Saddest stories. I fell asleep first at my friend's house, and as a prank, they shot me 47 times. I looked up DIY peener enlargement on the dark web. Let's just say it worked a bit too well, and now my peenar is stuck in the ceiling fan. When I woke up, I had a feeling that someone was watching me, and to my utter and pancreas-busting horrors, there he was, Evil Larry and Shrek, and they wanted to touch me. Your month, your scary cat, January, James, February, Sticky Joe, March, Perry the Peterman, April, Dr. Jerry, May, the Creature, June, Chill Larry, July, Debbie, August, the Gambler, September, Michael Jacobson, October, Ronald, November, Evil Larry, December, Billy the Nick. I was just walking on the street, then something hit me, and when I turned around, I saw Evil Larry with his peener out. I hate Nick. While I was jorking it, something fell in the kitchen. I went to see what it was, and to my utter horrors, there's he was. Billy the Nick. Evil Larry told me that he will attack everyone that doesn't have an Evil Larry plushie. So to be safe from Evil Larry, you should buy the Evil Larry plushie available in the link in bio. Who is this? Oh my God, it's Evil Larry. I hate Nick. Wait, is this a dream or real life? I said, pinching myself to check. Unfortunately, it was real life, and James really was jorking it torpedo style in my room.
Gotta go fast.
Yo guys, I have some important news for you. Today is the Evil Burger Day. Send this to your friend, and they have to make you an evil burger with their freaky sauce. And if they don't, Evil Larry will be under their bed tonight. I was speaking with James when the postman came to my house. He gave me a box, and he said it was from Evil Larry. I opened it, and inside was Ronald, and he was getting freaky with Billy the Nick. Me and James were playing video games in his house. Then someone knocked on the door. We both went to the door, and to our ball-clenching horrors, in the doorway was Evil Larry. Yoo-hoo! Who the fuck is that? When I went into my room, I saw someone in my closet, and to my absolute pancreas-busting horrors, it was Larry making out with James.
I'm about to come.
I was walking past James' house. Then I saw that he was playing video games with Ronald. But when I got closer, I saw something shocking. Evil Larry was peeking from the closet. But then my heart skipped a beat, because behind Evil Larry was Michael Jacobson. I was just watching a movie with James, and let's just say that Larry was sitting behind us. He then turned into his Evil Larry form, and well, exploded our peeners. I'm about to come. Yo guys, I just found out something. If James is 6 feet tall, and if Larry is 7 feet tall, that makes them
6'7". I just bit right on the highway.
Evil Larry has slaves in his basement? I was just walking on the street when I saw Evil Larry go into his house. I wanted to greet him, so I followed him. When I entered the house, everything was silent. Maybe too silent. Then I heard something from the basement. When I went there, I saw Ronald and James working. I tried to free them, but it was too late. Evil Larry got there and started to yell at us. I hate Nick. Oh boy, that girl is so pretty. I think I'm going to ask her out on a date. Hey, did you want to maybe grab a bite?
Fuck you.
Said the fuck you girl, stealing my balls and straight up throwing them like a quarterback. I made a deal with the mighty Evil Larry. He told me that if you subscribe, you will be safe. But if you don't subscribe, he will visit you at 3 a.m. And let's just say that he won't be nice. Send this to someone to let them know that I hate Nick. Yo guys, I have some important news for you. I found out Evil Larry's evil plan. He said he will visit everyone that isn't subscribed, and he won't be nice. So subscribe to be safe. Send this to someone to let them know. I was just minding my own business, jorking it while playing video games. But then I realized that someone else was jorking my peener. And when I turned around, I saw him, the evil peener jorker. Billy the Nick, did you know? Evil Larry and James aren't the only villains. There is also the Pumpkin Man. I was just chilling at home when I heard something from my basement. It sounded like two guys speaking. When I went there, I saw Ronald and Evil Larry. and they were talking about taking out Debbie because she's in it. They said never open this door after midnight, but I still opened it. And when I saw what was inside, my peener skipped a beat. Inside the room was
Evil Larry.
and he was getting freaky with Michael Jackoffson. I hate it. Send this to someone cute. Hey, I just wanted to say you're really cute. And if you don't feel cute, haha, let's just say you will be talking to Larry. Welcome to the horror high school. James is the janitor. The creature is the teacher. Debbie is the bus driver. And evil Larry is the principal. If this was on your For You page, then you're tall, tough, and nonchalant. But if this was sent to you, then you're short, chopped, and ugly. If you see this video, then you are either the tallest person ever, or you'll be executed by Evil Larry on January 24th, 2026. Evil Larry just told me something. If you don't subscribe, he's going to appear in your room at 3 a.m. just to stare at you awkwardly until you get uncomfortable. If you ever see Evil Larry in your house, just know this. You didn't find him, he found you. I shouldn't be telling you this, but Evil Larry escaped again. He left one message: your peener is mine. If this video disappears, you know why. While I was at James' house, someone knocked on the door, and when I opened the door, there was just a big black box. And inside the box was Goopert the spider. I felt like someone was watching me while I was scrolling at night. I turned around slowly, but nothing was there. Then I checked my phone again and saw a comment from Evil Larry.
Bro, go to sleep.
I made a deal with the devil. And by the devil, I mean Evil Larry. He told me that if you subscribe right now, you'll be safe. But if you don't do it, well, he'll appear in your room at 3 a.m. and he won't be nice. Evil Larry discovered something tonight, a hidden chamber beneath his own. He said he never built it. Inside was a chair, still warm, and scratched into the floor were the words, "Welcome back, Larry." Evil Larry came back to the hidden chamber, but the chair was gone, and the scratches now formed two words. He's here. Larry followed the trail, and in the darkness, he saw a familiar shape, his dad, but he didn't smile. He just whispered,
Larry, you're late.
Larry didn't move at first. His dad stood there in the dark, still whispering,
You're late.
Larry took one step forward, and this time, his dad stepped two. For the first time, Larry could see his face, older, but still the same dad he remembered. He placed a hand on Larry's shoulder and said, I never disappeared, Larry. I was waiting for you to find me. And for the first time in forever, Larry didn't feel alone. I was just taking a shower when I saw something weird. My toilet was black. Then I realized that it wasn't a toilet. It was Evil Larry in toilet form. This isn't just a video. You're in the Evil Larry's Peenerverse now, and every subscribe keeps him trapped, but every scroll sets him free. Evil Larry knows your screen time, and let's just say that he's very disappointed. You should never mess with my gang, because you'll have to mess with Sloppy Jenkins, Wiggles Von Spaghetti, Farticus Maximus, and Sticky Joe. Oops, I forgot the worst of them all.
Evil Larry.
Do they deserve the hate? Honestly, no. They're way too overhated, which is ironic because they're actually really good. I don't know why it ever became cool to hate on them. Yes, deserves the hate.
This is how to make freaky fries at home. All you have to do is to peel the potato, then cut it and fry it. And now is when the freakiness comes. For the best experience, you should ask James for his freaky sauce. But if you can't ask him, you can use your own freaky sauce. Send this to someone and they have to make you freaky fries. Enjoy! I looked up DIY peener enlargement on the dark web. Let's just say it worked a bit too well, and now my peenar is stuck in the ceiling fan. Evil Larry told me about his secret plan. He wants to rule the world, and he told me that if you don't subscribe, he will erase chocolate milk from existence. Please don't let him do that.
Man, it's so peaceful out here tonight.
For real. So glad there's no evil knife guys out here.
You know, there was a time that the nights weren't always this peaceful.
Wait, really?
Yes. Not so long ago, people were terrified of the dark. Not because they were scared of the unknown. They were scared of who they knew was out there.
Holy scallops. Who was it?
Yeah, who was out there?
Evil Larry. He haunted people all across the lands. Far and wide, he sent shivers down the spines of the unassuming innocent. And those who made it out alive were lucky to tell the tale.
What did he do?
Yeah, why were they so scared?
He would go door to door in the dead of night, handing out job applications.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, you made it sound so scary. Is that really it?
What do you mean? That is scary.
Hey, guys, would you like one?
No! Don't employ me, please.
Send this to someone who is unemployed and has zero motion.
If this cat shows up at your door, do not open it. He's not here for food. He's here to judge you. It was late at night, and there was a shirt in corner that scared me. The closer I look at shirt, I realize it wasn't a shirt. It was Larry. This is how to make Evil Larry's Evil Burger at home. All you need is buns, some of your special sauce, and the most important thing is the meat. Evil Larry uses peeners that he exploded in his peener explosion chamber. If you don't have the peener explosion chamber, then you'll have to figure it out somehow. Send this to someone, and they have to make you an evil burger. I woke up at 3 a.m., and I had a feeling that someone was watching me. Then I looked through the window and saw him. Tabby the Stabby. If this video appeared on your feed, then you are handsome. But if this was sent to you, then you're chopped, and you should take a shower. The person who sent you this either likes pancakes or committed a war crime and is requesting to borrow your identity. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I felt like someone was watching me. Then I saw that something was in my closet. I went to check to see what it was, but that was my mistake. In the closet was Larry, but he was evil and kinda freaky. Larry, stop touching me. If you just found this, it's too late. Evil Larry is heading to your house right now, and let's just say that he won't be nice. Subscribe and send this to someone, or Evil Larry will get you. Good luck. Breaking news, everybody. The Alan Trump is hiding the James files from the world. The Peenerverse is in panic mode, and now James himself has disappeared. Coincidence? I don't think so. Also, Evil Larry has issued a warning. Give me the files, or the Peenerverse will shift. The same way it did the day Evil Larry was created. Did you know? Every time you share this video, Evil Larry gets more and more evil. Send this video to your friends to help Evil Larry defeat Billy the Nick. I was doodling when I realized this isn't a star. You are. Gay. Do you really want to know why Evil Larry is so evil? Do you really want? Okay, I'll explain it right now. Evil Larry is evil because he's evil. Let that sink in. Oh, hi. Thanks for letting me in. Today I made a deal with James and Evil Larry. They told me that if you subscribe, you will be safe. But if you don't subscribe, they will come to your house at 3 a.m. and they won't be nice. I hate Nick. If this video appears in your feed, Evil Larry is already in your kitchen. And trust me, he's not here for the food. It was the 6th of November when my phone rang. I didn't know who it was, but I still answered. Hello?
Hello, it's me, Evil Larry.
Why are you calling me?
I wanted to tell you to shut your bitch ass up.
Sometimes I'll be trying to sleep, but then my brain goes, hey, remembers that dumb thing you did 5 years ago? Yeah, I do. Now I'm going to jump in front of a car. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I felt like someone was watching me. Then I saw that something was in my closet. I went to check to see what it was, but that was my mistake. In the closet was Larry, but he was evil and kinda freaky. Larry, stop touching me.
If being tall was a crime, well, you, my friend, would be the most innocent person in the whole world.
Someone made my best friend cry, doo-dah, that someone is gonna die, oh-dee-doo-dah-day.
I was having the Thanksgiving dinner with James, the creature, and Debbie. Unfortunately, Evil Larry didn't show up. But then to my ball-clenching horrors, I saw that the turkey was sitting at the table. Then my peener froze. I went to check the oven. Let's just say that we'll be having Evil Larry for dinner. I was walking past James' house. Then I saw that he was playing video games with Ronald. But when I got closer, I saw something shocking. Evil Larry was peeking from the closet. But then my heart skipped a beat, because behind Evil Larry was Michael Jackoffson. Did you know that if you go to bathroom at exactly 3 a.m. and scream Evil Larry 67 times, a shadowy figure called Mom will appear?
This is the room, as they call it. Starting renovations started in 2002. I was we had taken more walls out, but I must have not called it right. I guess we were on duty today to clear the place out. Weird. Looks like Hobby Town already put a little test race track in, testing out one of their products or something. This electric car. Okay, so I was in 811 and I turn around, next thing I know I'm in the neighboring building, 807. Owner's furniture. And I can't find anyone, and the building is larger than I remember it being, with rooms like this that I don't ever remember seeing. Oh, it's not crazy, but the more I think about this, the more I start to question. This area is outdated. Please move to these. Okay, I've been wondering for about 10 minutes. These definitely aren't rooms that were in the building before. There's nothing. Just weird objects and weird rooms. Let it crawl in there. This will be my first time trespassing. But it would be the first to jump off eventually, I guess. Is this like one of those mirror illusions from the carnival as a kid, or is this room repeating? Again and again. Rather, it's hard to do. It's to seriously be careful whatever building plan this was.
We're sorry.
other photos.
Wait, where are those weird guys?
Well, wait. Yeah, you're right. That looks like... That's not what I mentioned.
Why are there so many people?
Okay, the chevron is through here.
Yeah, the chevron's through this wall. Oh wait, it's right. Yep.
Whoa, there are boxes and stuff. And cabinets. Bro, look. The window down there.
Oh my
We can
gosh.
actually see if the wallpaper's in there still.
We could, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Vader. Look at the chevron. Working on some renovations in Beta Sign Furniture in Shamokin, PA. Currently we are de-wallpapering the place. Some of the blueprints have been taken out, and later on we'll work on some of the storage rooms.
We got the over here, the anomaly. Oh, okay. Hold on, the phone